Hello, welcome back to my closet clean out slash trying on everything my wardrobe series. In today's episode, I'm going to be tackling all of my jackets, overgarments, and pants. I was actually planning to do tops in this episode, but it is absolutely freezing. I could not think of anything worse than having to try on and take off a zillion different shirts. So we put that idea on the shelf and we're going to be doing things that I can only put on top of what I'm already wearing. This will also probably be filmed over a period of a few days just because small chunks makes for lighter work and less chaos in the mind. I really hope that you enjoy it. If you haven't seen part 1 yet where I try on all of my skirts and my dresses, then definitely go check that one out first. Otherwise, let's just get into today's episode. I just wanted to show you that I'm starting with a super basic base. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off with jackets. This first why is my hair so naughty? This first jacket got when I was in high school. It is a genuine leather biker jacket. I'm pretty sure it was from Mango. I don't wear it very often, but I must say if there was ever a leather jacket that was going to keep you super warm without needing too many other crazy layers underneath, it is this one. I don't reach for it very often. It is a very classic piece, not crazy on trend. I don't think I would go out and buy myself a classic leather jacket like this. For that reason, it's definitely a keep. Another leather jacket. This one I got from ASOS when I was in the UK. I used to wear this one a whole lot. I don't really wear it that often anymore, but I really like this fit. I think this is a really nice piece to wear with dresses. The only thing that I really don't like about it, and when I say really don't, I mean really don't, is this fucking hideous orange lining. Like, why? I don't really understand that move. They could have done any color. Why bright orange? Am I missing something? I forgot to mention that this is definitely a pleather jacket. This next jacket I got again ages ago. I think I got this one off Urban Outfitters. It was absolutely so long ago that sometimes I can't remember where I genuinely bought this. To be honest, I love this jacket. I will say that it's kind of fraying on the back neck. That's just what happens with pleather after a while. It's very sad, but it's just something you do have to consider when buying pleather. It ain't gonna last. But considering the fact that I also did buy this so long ago, I think it's lasting pretty well. This is my first thrifted leather blazer. I got this one in London. Naturally, I had been watching Notting Hill, just wanted to be Julia Roberts in that iconic 90s outfit. So I was on the hunt for one of those blazers and I could only find this one. It definitely served its purpose, but it's not as cute as it could be, if you know what I mean. In the style, I feel like there's so many more authentic looking jackets and people are selling them left, right, and center these days because they definitely had their wave of popularity. I still really like that style though. While I'm on the fence, I think I'm leaning towards selling this one just because it doesn't spark joy for me when I put it on. So this next jacket, it was a dye attempt. The blue was much darker and I'm not sure why, but I decided to bleach it. A decision that I am regretting because I think the fit of this jacket is actually quite good. I really like the collar, so nice and structured. I actually think instead of bleaching it, I should have reversed that process and I should have dyed black. What I might do is I might try that again. It's such an old jacket. I think it was actually my mom's. It's already been through the ringer in terms of DIYing. I'm gonna try a dye bath, see if I can get this to go more black. This is a corduroy trench coat. It's longer than mid-thigh. Got flower pattern on it. I got this one at a charity shop. This has been my most worn jacket for the past 3 winters. Honestly, one of my favorite thrift finds I ever have found. That was redundant, but you know what I mean. This jacket is one of my recent secondhand purchases on Yaga. Love this jacket. I'm obsessed with the color. I'm obsessed with the fur. Obvious keep. This next jacket is another DIY. To be honest, I don't love this jacket. I'll just say that. The fit is nice, but I feel like the dye color came out this weird navy blue. Apart from that, it's got the brown orangey stitching, which I don't love, but this jacket is super functional for me in terms of if I just need an extra layer to get from A to B. The question is what to do. It's so underwhelming that I almost don't even have a comment for it. If I was to put on a pair of leggings right now and be like, what should I do with these leggings? It's kind of the same how I feel about this jacket. I could just give this to charity because I don't think this is sellable. I genuinely don't feel like this jacket has like redeeming qualities. Okay, here's the deal. I've decided I'm going to dye the other denim jacket black. If that comes out really well, I will donate this jacket. I think that's a good plan. This next jacket I got secondhand on Yaga. It is basically just a leather blazer, not quite like the one that Julia Roberts was wearing in Notting Hill, but when I bought this, I was under the impression that it was for a female, but it was actually a male jacket. Not that that like necessarily matters, but the only thing is like you can kind of see that it's too big and it's a small. I wear this one relatively frequently because it's warm, it's pretty nice, and it's got that classic look. It's a definite keep. Oh my god. I feel like Harry Potter. This is another second-hand purchase. This jacket is ankle length. I feel like I belong in Hogwarts. I don't mind that at all, but quite honestly, I don't wear this jacket very often. In fact, I think I've only worn it out once. It's definitely one of those styling dilemmas. I love the drama, right? I love the drama. I really do look like a wizard. I really do. All I need is a hat. I'm a wizard, take me to Hogwarts. I just think it's really cool, but where the freak am I gonna wear this? Do you know what? I can't let this one go. Just because I don't wear it that often doesn't mean I should sell it or anything like that. When I'm looking at it, whoa, this is unique. It's making my brain go zzz. What can I style this with? I think it's gonna have to go on the pile of fictitious clothes that I need to style in a video in a few different ways so that I can figure out more ways to wear them. Dude, I don't know what to say about this. This was another one of my high school thrift finds. To me, this was like, this is so vintage, oh my god. But no, for me, this is not it. It's giving an 80s sort of vibe. I could see this popping up on Stranger Things. I'll just give you a little close up. I feel like this definitely might have been from the 80s. What I was gonna show you is the fact, it looks like a hole, but actually, hold on. Because I'm too lazy to take both off, I'm just gonna show you with one sleeve. But basically, the gist of it is that the sleeves are detachable. It's a waistcoat as well. This is not it for me at all, but I do think it's a really cool piece. Could be someone's pride and joy. This is another one of my thrift finds. Yay! This is super random, to be honest. It's actually a Puma. Does it say Puma there? I can't even see. I don't even know what that says. I can't read backwards. Here we go, just so that you can see that I'm not talking rubbish and that it is Puma. My idea for this was because I was festivaling a hell of a lot at this point in my life. This would be a great outdoorsy jacket. Straight after I made that decision, just never went to festivals. This jacket I got secondhand as well. I love this color brown. The fur on these sleeves is giving so much extra-ness. The sad thing is that I don't get to wear jackets like this often. It's just not super cold very often. It's literally the 8th of July. Yesterday was the first day where I couldn't have probably put more clothes on my body to try to stay warm. This is one of those things where I feel like there might be someone who would wear this more than I have worn it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep it and see if I do end up wearing it this season. If I don't, she'll get moved along maybe next year in my next wardrobe cleanup. I'm going to wrap up for today. I'm getting tired and I want a cup of tea. Bought this at a thrift market. I thought it was so beautiful and I gave it a fair amount of wear. It's got that bohemian type look. I would say this is definitely an Afghan style coat. Corduroy, got pockets. How can I forget? It's got a hood, which is probably my favorite feature of the jacket. It is quite longish. While I loved this jacket and in theory a style of coat like this is within my style, this one I just don't think is anymore, and I think it's the color. And the other thing that I don't love about it is that it doesn't have a closure, but mostly I think this color just is not my kind of color. Don't be fooled, this is not a real fur jacket, it is a faux fur jacket. Got this ages ago, my gran bought it for me, probably also a birthday gift or something. This jacket has got a fair amount of wear. I've never really dressed this jacket down, and to be quite honest with you, I actually forgot that I owned this jacket. I saw this picture on Instagram and I was like, oh my gosh, brown fur jacket, that is incredible. Obviously hyper fixation on now trying to find the perfect brown fur jacket, even though again it doesn't get that cold here. But yesterday when I went to look at my parents' house, and lo and behold, here this one is, I was like, okay, there you go. As far as the jacket itself, I find it's a little bit too long. I kind of wish that it was just a little bit shorter. I just think would be a lot more wearable for more occasions. But you know what, my mom also has used this jacket quite a lot, so I feel like if I don't wear this jacket this winter, then I'm just going to give it back to her if she wants it. If she doesn't want it, then I probably will sell it. For now, I think it's just going to go onto the keep pile. It's the last day of filming this episode and I have sufficiently procrastinated. This was going to be a lot, so I'm going to try go a little bit quicker through these pieces. We're going to do my waistcoat type things, jerseys, and then pants. Thrifted little waistcoat. It's almost like a corset, that's how tight it is, but it's really cute for cinching in flouncy tops, little dresses and stuff. This is a definite keep. This is another black little waistcoat, thrifted as well. The brand is originally Zara. I actually wanted to add a few things to this, some pins with some little charms and things like that, just to make it a little bit cooler. I feel like it's a great blank slate to add things to, so I'm gonna put this one in my fix pile. This waistcoat is super old. I got it probably when I was in high school. Crazy, I know. I don't really wear this very often. Another waistcoat, pinstripe. Also got this thrifted. I think I definitely prefer a cropped waistcoat. This one just fits really well. Maybe open would be better. This might go into the sell pile. This is a thrifted crochet little throw over. I really like this for summer. Only got this last year, so it's relatively new in my wardrobe. This is another one of my thrifted cardies. It's super long. It's actually floor length. I'm pretty sure if you've watched my stuff, you would have seen this before. This is another thrifted little cardigan. Not such a big fan of how shiny this is. If something has a little bit of glitter in it, I don't mind if it's subtle, but this is very shiny, borderline metallic. It's actually a little bit too big. Not loving the length of it at all, and I just don't really think it's doing anything for me. This is another thrifted little cardi. It's got this extreme amount of ruffle. I don't think it looks very good at all with this outfit. It looks a lot better with something delicate underneath, but I do wear this quite a lot in mid-season weather. This is another thrifted little cardigan, like a netted crochet. This is honestly one of my most worn thrifted cardigans. We know where she's going. This piece is more of a kimono style. I got this at Vintage in the City, so secondhand. I don't wear this super often, but I think it is a really nice additional layering piece. It's also quite a good length. It hits just below the knee. Need to try and wear this more because it is actually really pretty. This next piece is a lacy, also kimono style. I don't really know what to call this. Also a nice layering piece. I got this at a sale that was happening at the lot years and years ago. It's got that whimsy goth kind of witchy vibe, and I really like that. It's a keep. This is definitely a summer piece, and kind of weird that I'm wearing it with this turtleneck. Also a crochet over garment sort of thing. I really haven't worn this very much, but I do think it's a nice piece, something just to add a bit of interest to an outfit. So despite me not wearing it very frequently at all, I think I'm going to keep this one. I also got it secondhand, and I'm pretty sure it's homemade. The only thing that I don't love is that it's got this curved hem, which is a little bit weird. It's not very functional at all. It's definitely more of a nice to have. Like I say, with the other pieces that I haven't really worn recently, now that I know they're in my closet and that they are cute, I just need to be a little bit more intentional with styling them and reaching for them. So this is another summer piece, so it also doesn't look right with what I'm wearing. This is my mom. I don't know where she got this. I don't know when she got this. I've honestly never seen her wear it. I just took it because I thought it's kind of interesting. To be fair, I'm actually going to just put it on the keep pile for now. I also think it's another thing where I would like to see what happens when summer comes around. It doesn't make any sense
sense to be selling summer things when I haven't even put them on myself for the summer. So I'm gonna keep it for now, but it's definitely a potential sell. This is another one of my thrifts, another crochet over thingy. Truth be told, I just don't love this at all. I don't like these wooden buttons. This just doesn't feel very my style actually at all. Leaning on to boho for me personally. I think what also annoys me about this is the tie is too low down, so when you tie it, these still fall down, which absolutely drives me crazy. Cannot stand things that I have to keep tugging on or pulling on or fixing. Actually, I already had this in my sell pile. We are moving on to jerseys and hoodies finally. Starting off with this, I was sent it from Minga, London. I had to pay some crazy import duties to get this stuff, which I didn't anticipate, which is absolutely my fault, but it's made it very difficult for me to sell some of these things because it would just be a big loss. Where I'm getting with this is I really like the stripes, but I don't like these cut off styles. Just seems so like, I don't know, not impractical, but it's so difficult to style them. It's such a weird length. I almost feel like it would be a little bit better if the crop came underneath bust area, but because it just like sits over, it's very difficult to find something that doesn't attract a lot of attention to your sticking out chest. It would make a difference if you got like smaller boobs or something. But yeah, I'm super lost with this one, guys. Can I add length to it somehow? With what fabric? I don't know. I'm completely stuck. I would love your guys' opinion on this one. Selling it, I don't think is an option. I mean, am I wrong? I don't reach for this because it's so hard to style. I don't know how to style it. This one I actually crocheted myself using a tutorial on YouTube. Kind of the same situation is, I don't know if I like this crossing over the chest area. I know these were like super popular for a second, but to me it just doesn't feel natural. This one's an easy fix. You can literally just add length and even make it a little crop, which actually I think would be so much cuter. So I think I'm gonna do that. This is a little purple cardigan. It's quite warm. I actually got this from my mom's closet. Again, another thing that she doesn't wear and I hijacked it. This is a little cardigan that I thrifted. I got it in a 50 rand bin. I just thought it was so sweet. Little cottage kind of jersey, you know, bake some muffins or something. Although it's not really my usual style, I just think it's very cute. The only thing is that if you don't have a long sleeve, this jersey is so itchy. I'm leaning towards selling it. I mean, I haven't worn it this year and it is winter now. This jersey, my gran actually crocheted. Very sentimental, therefore I will absolutely be keeping it. This jersey is another one from my gran. It was hers. It's a mohair little cardigan. This is honestly one of my most worn pieces in my wardrobe. Not gonna lie, it is extremely itchy without something long sleeve underneath it, so I do only wear it in winter when I can layer, but I just love how it looks. The perfect length for all the pants that I wear, the fuzzy little effect that it has. I wear it an absolute ton. Keep this jersey I just thrifted a couple of months ago. I got it for super cheap, bought a charity shop. The only thing that I don't like are these buttons. They are really hinting towards the fact that this is someone's granny's, which obviously it is, but I feel like with different buttons it'll just look a little bit more contemporary, a little bit more youthful. Guys, jokes, looking at this jersey in the sell pile and I'm like, no, it's a mistake. I still think it could be very cute with Doc Martens and stuff. Can always make it more my style with the right styling. Change of mind, this one's a keep. This jersey is another thrift find. Got that Afghan sort of style except on a jersey, which I think is kind of cool because I don't sometimes want to wear a jacket. This is one of those things that you go, what even is this? I bought this so long ago. I almost want to just stop saying that because a lot of things I bought ages ago. I think what I liked about it is that it's got these really big zip. Okay, I'm not even going to try and justify this purchase. It's really warm. I'll give it that. It's got pockets, which is great. It's just not really my favorite, hey? Can't really say much else about it. It's not flattering. I don't like this balloon thing and it's just way too long. It's like oversized in a bad way. And it's also kind of like a navy blue, which is not my go-to. So this one is a sell. Currently one of my most worn jerseys in my wardrobe. I thrifted this one at a market. I just love the 90s Argyle. I like the bottle green. This little cardi was also in my autumn thrift haul try on video. I also got this at a charity shop. I think it's very cute and the color is quite nice. It's kind of like a stone kind of color. I just don't think it's my style. This one is a sell. This you can't really see, but it's just this open cardigan, longish, sort of like mid-calf. It's got a very slight shimmer. It's very lightweight. Bought this at Cotton On years ago, and it was my most worn cardigan over layer for like 3 years. But I have definitely replaced it with better options that I wear more. I'm going to donate this one. This is just a little white cardigan that I thrifted. I thrifted it for summer. As you can tell, it's a very, very lightweight fabric. I think it's a nice piece to have for those all black outfit days where you want to break it up a little bit. Lol. This one I also thrifted. I actually think when I first started my YouTube channel, it was one of the first things that I thrifted publicly online. So since that day, I have never worn this. I don't think I like this shade of brown. And secondly, what is it? It doesn't really serve any function other than to be a little overlayer. It's giving absolutely nothing. That's how I feel about it. I don't think it's sellable. Am I tripping? Because now I'm doubting myself. I don't know if I should give it another chance until the summer. If I don't wear it this summer, then I'll definitely donate it. Please let me know. Tell me if this color is absolutely hideous. This is a little crochet cardi that I thrifted at the exact same time as that last brown one. This is definitely also more of a summer piece. I think it's pretty cute. I wish these sleeves were a touch longer. I know it's not really that bad, but I do wish that they covered the hands a little bit more. This is gonna also be a keep. Another piece from my recent thrift haul. This is 150% not my style. I can confidently say that. But I have been wearing it a fair amount. Perfectly lightweight yet warm enough to wear while doing yoga. So for that reason, it's filling more of a utility purpose. That's enough for me to keep it. Another one of my thrift finds. I bought this one secondhand from a seller on Instagram. Genuinely just love the stripy black and white. Love the fact that it's super oversized. It's also very, very lightweight. You can layer it up in winter or just have a little strappy top underneath if it's mid-season. I always get the dad jokes. You know how they go. Honestly, I don't care. I like this jersey. Keep with what I'm wearing right now. You can't really get the effect of this jersey. It's kind of this off the shoulder. I actually stretched out the neckline because it was awkwardly wide, but not wide enough to make it an off the shoulder. And I just thought because it's so baggy, it kind of would look cooler with off the shoulder vibes. It kind of gives me that 2010s look with like lots of necklaces and stuff like that. My favorite feature of this jersey is the sleeves. I just love that sleeve. Like I said, it doesn't look great with what I'm wearing right now, but with the right outfit, super cute. I was originally going to sell this one or crop it, which I actually think would have been a big mistake. Much better now that I stretched out the neckline. I originally got this one from Topshop. It was originally bright yellow. Yes, bright yellow. Don't wear any yellow. No yellow to see here. They dyed it and it came out very well. This is probably one of my most successful DIYs. Become one of my most worn jerseys. I love that it's a little bit cropped. I love that it's got the little rips. Cannot go wrong. This smells super musty because I actually found it in my top cupboard and had forgotten about it. So this is actually a diesel top. Someone that I used to know, their mom gave it to me because she wasn't wearing it or it didn't fit her or something. But this is such a good quality sweater. If it's warm, if it's comfy, if it's good quality, good brand, and I can use it for many different things, I say yes. Okay, this purchase is absolutely hilarious to me. I bought this secondhand slash from a secondhand seller, Vintage in the City. At the time was very, very much inspired by Liberty May and all of her outfits, and she has like a very colorful, artistic kind of look. She changes her style quite frequently, but at the time she was wearing a lot of these expressive, stripy, pattern, colorful pieces, but then styling it in a more grungy, rock and roll, Vivienne Westwood kind of way. I was like, this jersey reminds me of her, and I fucking bought it. I don't think it's that bad. There's something kind of charming about it, but also it's just very pink. I think if it leaned more purple and the colors were different, I would probably really like this because it's actually super warm, super comfy, but the fact that it's pink is just not very me. It's a sell. This grandpa sweater was also one of my first ever thrift finds from who the hell knows when. It's one of my most worn pieces. It's so cozy, so comfy. The best part about it is that It's reversible. I really like to wear both sides. Both have equal amounts of attention in my wardrobe and outfits. Again, love my grandpa sweaters. This is another one of my charity shop finds. Found it sometime last year. The hood, I like the grey and black stripes. Very layerable, very in my style. It's a keep. This was actually my dad's. I think it was too small for him, so he gave it to me. It's a Calvin Klein. I love the stripes. I really do love a stripy jersey sweater sort of thing. And obviously it's because it's my dad's and I wear it a lot. It's really warm, really soft. It's a keep. I literally can't even be bothered to fix my hair in every single one of these over the head fucking sweaters. This jersey was my grand's. I love the sleeves. That's probably my favorite part of this jersey. Oh, look, I've got paint all over it because I went clay painting the other day, which was a lot of fun, but I spilled an exploding bottle of clay paint all over myself. But luckily it's water soluble, so it will come out. Ignore that. I love this jersey. It looks really cute with mini skirts and super warm, not itchy at all. This jersey I got at Primark in the UK a really long time ago. I really like the color and this velvety fabric. I never wear this, I think because the length, it's just one of those lengths that I just doesn't look good with anything I try wear it with. We are moving into hoodie territory, one of my charity shop finds. I've actually never worn it, despite it actually being kind of cool. Reminds me of My Chemical Romance or Emily the Strange. I don't know why I don't wear this hoodie. It's actually really cool. If I was gonna wear a hoodie, I think this is the hoodie I would wear, but it's not the most easy to style piece. The rest of the pieces need to be quite specifically leaning towards a more emo sort of look. This was also shoved into a corner, so I obviously forgot that I owned it, but I'm gonna see if I wear it this winter. If I don't wear it, then I think there is definitely an emo leaning girly that will really like this. Brand is originally JJ's. This sweater was a really bright blue when I bought it vintage secondhand. It's actually an Adidas, so it must be like an old Adidas model style, whatever. So yeah, the blue, I just got over it very quickly. I had this brief moment where I was trying to incorporate some bright colors into my wardrobe, as you may have noticed. Tried to dye it black, didn't really work out. Turned into this dull turquoisey color. I don't wear this. I don't like this. I don't really reach for blue that often. If I do reach for blue, it's a midnight type blue. Because this is a vintage piece and it is good quality, I'm gonna try sell it. If selling it doesn't work, then I'll donate it. This is a sign of me getting tired. I might need to do the pants tomorrow just because, like I said again, I'm getting tired. This hoodie smells super musty because it's been locked in a cupboard for a while. I got this at ASOS when I was in the UK and it's just a Nike hoodie. Got this weird asymmetric hood thing, but honestly this is just something to do exercise in. For that reason, it's a keep. Okay, great. This is the last piece for today. Completely have changed my mind in finishing this in one day. I'm just gonna finish it tomorrow. This one I got at a charity shop in London. It's a Nike little hoodie. It's for exercise. Not the warmest option, I would say, but again, I like that it's a vintage Nike. For those exercising days when we are in our exercising phases, then super useful. Hello. It has been a good couple of days since I last filmed. Today we're going to be tackling the pants, the shorts. There are quite a few, specifically jeans, and I know that I really want to do a good clean out of this. I'm quite fussy when it comes to pants, and I just find it quite difficult for some reason to find pants that fit like a glove. I would say in my pants section, I don't get such great wear out of the options that I have. We're going to see what we can do. Yeah, let's just dive in. This first pair of pants I thrifted. I think these are actually vintage, very simple trousers. I was actually originally going to sell these pants. I thought I had better options, but actually I reached for them the other day and prefer these ones. The reason why is just because they fit really well. They have belt loops, which I like. Gives you the option, at least if you want to wear a belt, don't have to take them up. These are another pair of black trousers, but these ones have got more of a bootleg cut. I got these at a charity shop. I also think these have got more of that semi-formal trouser type material. I actually took them up just a few centimeters. They look a lot better. They were way too long and they're a keep. This pair is very similar to the last, but these ones I actually got from my mom's closet. These are much more low-waisted. They're really good quality, but to be honest, I prefer the other ones in terms of fit. These are a bit too loose for my taste because I did get them from my mom. I am going to ask her first if she wants them back, and if she doesn't want them back, we'll end up selling them. Another thrift find on Yaga. They are just some pinstripe trousers. I actually took these in because they were much baggier and had a baggier fit, so I really wanted them to be a bootleg cut, just preference. They're much better now. I didn't do a very good job, I'm not going to lie. There's definitely some bunchiness. They will do for now. When I find a better pair, then I might just sell these ones, but until that day, I'm gonna hold on to them. I actually just took my white shirt off because I realized it was making things a little bit tricky. These pants I got at a vintage market. I love these pants. These ones are actually from factory. I like these because they have pockets, belt loops, check. They also have more of a summery feeling. I just think that they are a little bit long. I'm trying to figure out, because they're so baggy, if the longness actually suits them. When I look down at them, I'm like, oh my god, that's way too long. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, okay, I'm not too sure. Let me know what you guys think. These pants I got at H&M on a sale. I chopped these with no plan to ever hem them. I can't tell whether it was a mistake or not. Sometimes I feel like it was a mistake and I wish that they were just longer. It makes them a little bit more difficult to style, but I do still wear these pants, especially in the winter, since they are corduroy. These are These are some brown corduroy pants. Duh, you can see. I don't know why I keep explaining what they look like. I thrifted these. Just like these pants. They're super comfortable. They're super stretchy. Get a fair amount of wear out of them. They're good. They can stay. Another pair of brown corduroy pants from a charity shop. Cut is completely different. I had to take these in because they were 2 sizes too big. While the waist fits fine, there's some ill-fittingness happening over here in general. I was honestly gonna lean towards just unpicking the stitches that I did and selling them. I've definitely put these on and just felt not cute. These ones are kids, so that's interesting. Low-waisted, no pockets, no belt loops, which honestly don't love. There's this weird seam over here. It drives me a little bit crazy when I bend. Feeling the seam there is a weird sensation. I mean, I think they are actually pretty cute. It is nice to have a low-waisted pair as well. Moving on to jeans. I really like the color of this denim, muted gray blue. But with that being said, this hat gives me the absolute ick. I know that I would get a whole lot of wear out of these if they were more of a bootleg cut, which is what I envision for them. I'm just going to take them in on the sides, and then I think they'll be really cute. These jeans got at H&M also a really long time ago. Straight leg, very simple, light wash. These are the kind of jeans that I will wear to create. So any like art or painting or anything like that, I will do in these jeans. So I don't really mind if they get paint and stuff on them. These are the most comfortable pair of jeans I have ever worn in my life. They're very breathable, easy to wear if the weather's a little bit warmer. Another pair of light wash jeans. I got these ones at Cotton On. They're again super comfortable, easy for summer. Also find myself being able to just chill in these and not feel like I want to rip the jeans off my body. And I really like wearing this light wash denim with all black. Did end up cropping these. These jeans I got at a market in London, and they are authentic Levi's jeans. When I bought these fitted me really, really well, but I don't know if they fit me so well anymore. The back is baggy. I don't know if I love that for me. I like something that fits well at the back and doesn't give a saggy effect. Kind of anticipating for these ones to be a sell. I'm not sure about these ones, guys. I want to like these and I want to wear them because actually now that I've got these cute black boots and they look good with this length of crop, I feel like I could wear these more. But again, I just don't love how loose it is at the back. I think I'm going to keep these for now, see if I wear them. If I don't wear them by next season, I think these will be a sell. These jeans I also got from Cotton On. I have rolled up the hems. It still looks really bunchy and really baggy. To be honest, these jeans kind of make me feel like Farmer Brown. I think it's because of this color denim and then the fit. These just are not it for me. They make me feel the opposite of what I want to feel when I put a pair of pants on my body. I am going to attempt to sell these. The other thing I can try is I did see this tutorial. Basically, the tutorial involved turning your old jeans into a maxi skirt, because jeans can be difficult to sell secondhand, especially because they generally cost a little bit more, and then people are touch and go when it comes to jeans. As we can tell, it's so difficult to find jeans that fit properly. I think my plan for these blue jeans is I will see if I can sell them. I have a feeling in my gut that I'm not going to sell them. I have tried to sell jeans before and I have not succeeded succeeded at selling a single pair. I might just take my scissors to these and see if I can turn them into high-waisted skirt. Introducing officially the most high-waisted pair of jeans that I own. I got these ones at Zara. I do love these. They have got very little room for error though. Don't try eating a nice big burger. These jeans will not be your friend. With that being said, I do like these jeans. I might just take a little bit off the bottom while keeping the frayed edge because I like the frayed edge. I really thought I would be parting ways with more of these jeans, but so far I am just rediscovering that they're not as bad as I thought that they were. What on earth was I thinking getting white denim? I have no idea. There are already so many stains. That was inevitable. White denim is going to attract a lot of dirty marks. Also, I don't really wear white denim, so I don't know what this move was, but I thought they were cute at the time. I still really like the fit of these. I just think these ones would be much cuter black because I've already spilled stuff on them. I'm thinking that's the best way to bring them back to life. Crossing fingers that that is the case. These jeans I got from H&M a long time ago. They are too big for me. Also, I think my denim rip days are a little bit behind me. They're a definite sell, and if I can't sell them, then they're a donate. This is another pair of jeans that just do not fit me anymore. While they don't fit, I also just don't like the cut of these. I like the gray. What I'm thinking for these, I might try the DIY, and I just think it'll be easier to DIY than try and sell these. These black jeans are my ride or die jeans in general. I wear these an absolute ton. I got them from Zara. Obvious keep. Here we have them, the one and only skinny pair of jeans that have lived on in my wardrobe. Skinny jeans are the bane of everyone's existence at this time in life. I also kind of get a little bit of the ick, but generally speaking, I don't have that much of an issue with skinny jeans. I'm gonna hold on to these because I can assure you in the next couple of years we will see a comeback of skinny jeans. These are very out of my usual style. I kind of like them in a weird way, even though they're pink and I literally don't own a single pair or anything for that matter of pink pants. I think I got them for a specific occasion. I needed something that was a little bit more dressy, but they're just not my style, therefore I don't reach for them a lot. Before I go ahead and sell them, I am going to check in with my mom. She loves these pants and see if maybe she wants them. These pants I got a hella long time ago. I actually don't like these pants at all. Used to wear them a ton for my service industry job. They were awesome in the summertime, but I'm just over them. I really am over them. I've just worn them for so many summers in a row and I'm just sick of them. Sometimes, most annoyingly, the fabric actually gets very static. The one thing I can say that I like about them is that they've got pockets. For the most part, I'm just done with these. This is a very confident sell. Wow, I love pants that I can just slip my whole shoe right through. These are from Urban Outfitters. Got them an absolute millennia ago. Love the black and white checker. They're kind of more of a legging, to be honest, but I have doubled up and worn them as pants. But now they're primarily for chilling and doing yoga. They serve their function and they're cute. These pants have a bit of a similar story, although I got them from Topshop. I have worn these many seasons. These pants I got at Zara a couple of years ago, also when I was doing a service industry job, but I do tend to wear these in the summer with just little t-shirts and sandals, especially if I don't feel like making too much of an effort. I also still want to look put together. They will continue to go on. These are my go-to denim shorts. I love the fact that they are a little bit wider, sized up 2 sizes and then just cinched the waist so that I still had a lot of leg movement. They are great for layering with stockings in the winter. This was my homemade attempt at a pair of, not quite jorts, but just the longer, skinnier pair of shorts. These are not hitting the mark for me, but they're also not that bad, I think. It was originally a pair of long blue jeans. I just dyed them. I think I need to learn that when you dye blue denim, it's just gonna come navy blue. They're not ideal. They're definitely not ideal. I guess they're nice for just chilling in the house. I don't know. I'm gonna keep them for now and see what happens in summer. These could be my painting shorts. We made it to the end. I could not be more relieved. This one I procrastinated on, I'm not gonna lie. Because of that, I did not take a tally of how many things I ended up selling, mending, donating, keeping. But that's okay, I think. I hope. I'll definitely not be doing that for the next video, which will be the last one of the series. Stick around if you want to see the last episode of this little series, which will be all my tops. Just a little insight, a little forewarning. Tops is going to be the biggest mountain to climb yet. I don't know what it is about tops, but I definitely have an affinity for buying tops. I just gravitate towards tops. I'm betting that I have somewhere between 150 to 200 tops. give or take. I also just want to say thank you so much for all the comments and things on my last video. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one and that it wasn't too boring. I know my energy was a little bit flatter. If you did watch this video and made it to the end, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you want to see my next episode, episode 3 of my closet clean out, then definitely subscribe. I can't wait to see you there. Bye!